my name is Seth Mitchell. I'm a Randolph High School senior, and this year I'm working with a nonprofit organization called Hope Worldwide through the Option 2 program to do the Increasing the Odds program. I wanted to start the program because after working with the students at our literacy lunch, I realized, okay, these students are not any different than me. Their circumstances are different than me and what they're faced with on a daily basis is, but other than that, we're exactly the same. And the great things that Randolph has, the great students, the great people, Newark has that also.
We started brainstorming some ideas of how he might be able to take what he had learned through participating in the literacy lunch here at Cammon Street and kind of grow the number of people that were able to participate in that, as well as bring other students from Randolph in there and hopefully impact them the way that he had been impacted by working with Cammon Street.
We are very much interested in increasing our students' comprehension, and we want to make them better readers. So it's at one of these events that Seth Mitchell volunteered, reading with kids, and he said, wow, we could do more than that. And his heart was moved to move an entire school district of Randolph. And he wrote letters and had meetings with an amazing principal, Miss Ioso.
This type of service learning, community service type project has so very many opportunities to create things in people that experiences they otherwise would not have the opportunity to receive.
The thing that happened here was that two groups of students have gotten to know each other from very different backgrounds and experiences. And I think I hope it's made both groups better off for having done so. I'm pretty sure it has.
What came about as a result of the passion of this young man is a partnership that's moving hearts. It's moving grades. These kids are performing better. Their attendance, it's better, and their successes are going to increase. And I have to tell you, every time my kids come back from Randolph High School, their smiles are so huge. I mean, you could literally fit the school in it. They're so excited, and I think it's a lot more than just the arts. I mean, of course, they play instruments with the kids in Randolph. Of course, they learn technology. Of course, they learn about music. But what they learn about is that inner thing, that character thing, that caring thing that will far stay with them after everything. We teach the kids about humanity and about a love for humanity and about caring.
Definitely when I was writing the song Forget You with the kids, like that was the best moment because they came up with a lot of it. Like they were giving me ideas, and like the fact that like we were writing it together, even though like they're so young, like it was so cool to see that they had just as good and mature ideas as any of us high schoolers. So that was definitely like my favorite memory. And seeing them perform it for real on stage, it's just awesome because like you're writing these lyrics and you're like, oh, this is a great song, and then when you see them perform it, you're like, wow, like it actually is a thing, like it's real, like it's not just we just wrote it, like it's
favorite thing to do is act and draw, so that's why it's my favorite.
It just teaches communication so well, and the kids are having so much fun while they do it that they don't even realize that they're learning. I'm gonna miss the kids so much. The best part was getting to know them. More important than this show or like putting together a script or making costumes, definitely was getting to know the kids because they're so great and they're just a lot of fun. They're fun people.
Well, at the beginning of this school year, in the fall, Mr. Garrison pulled me along with our art teacher aside and told us about this wonderful opportunity of having a partnership with Randolph High School to do a musical. And in the midst of all of this, we have a new initiative for renewing the arts in our district, where a lot of our schools are lacking in having all 5 art forms. So this would be a perfect way for us to emphasize drama and also enhance the music and the art programs that we already have at Camden Street. And we automatically said, of course, we'll do whatever we can to make this a success. We've had some students that struggle with behavior management. Some of our kids are very rambunctious, like they're just very excited. They sometimes get into issues during the school day. But through this project, we've been able to use it as a tool to kind of guide them. So in this particular situation, making it completely student-centered has been a learning experience for me as well as for the kids. I've discovered that they are way more talented than I ever thought. They're creative, they have great imaginations, and they've been able to funnel that without any interference from me. Myself and Mr. Williams and Ms. Hughes and anyone else involved in this project at our school have been able to kind of sit back and just facilitate. But all of their ideas, all of their thoughts, this entire musical was all from their imagination and their creativity. So it's been great academically from a music standpoint, from a literacy and language arts standpoint. It's been a really great experience.
Increasing the odds, increasing meaningful relationship that at its core have people who are caring. When you look at the Randolph High School students and community, there's no immediate gratification that is something like I'm putting your name up in lights, I'm putting it on TV. No, if you ask the kids about their relationship, they give you specific names of kids that have moved their hearts, kids that they've made connections with. And I like to say, what's even more powerful about this, and we gotta be honest, we break down the economic barriers, we break down the racial barriers, we break down demographics, and things that seem impossible are now so much more possible. And the things that fight to divide us and separate us are obliterated by a heart that's willing to risk and take a chance to step out of a comfort zone. And it was easy to see from the first time they interacted with our kids. All the kids came up to me and they're like, when are those kids coming back? I miss so-and-so, I want to see so-and-so. And I think it was instantaneous, the connection. And that's what we're hoping to maintain, to foster and to grow, is that connection. And where our bonds are strong, success is not far behind. And caring can be infectious. And we never doubt that it's caring people that change the world. In fact, it's always been that way. And so we look to increase the odds by increasing the amount of